Pakistan has been under the observation of the Financial Action Task Force, or the FATF, for 11 years now. It has been placed on the FATF grey list several times in these 11 years. And each time, the reason has remained the same: Islamabad's failure to end money laundering and terror financing. The Pakistan government is yet to make any institutional changes to avoid this grey listing. Forget changes, it has blatantly supported terrorism on its soil. Now it's gone one step further. Pakistan has restored the bank accounts of terrorists. There are at least 5 of them. I can give you their names: Abdul Salam Bhutawi, Haji M. Ashraf, Yahya Mujahid, Zafar Iqbal, and their master, Hafiz Saeed, the chief of the outlawed Jamaat ud-Dawa, the man who masterminded the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, the man designated as a global terrorist by the United Nations. A man who has a $10 million bounty on his head placed by the United States government. But in Pakistan, this man, Hafiz Saeed, is free to make and receive payments. So are his aides. All of these 5 terrorists I just told you about have got their bank accounts back. What's more shocking is that this decision has been approved by the United Nations Security Council. According to reports, all 5 of these terrorists had appealed to the UN to restore their bank accounts so they could run, quote-unquote, family affairs. Family affairs. Apparently, it's getting tough for these terrorists to make ends meet during this pandemic. Well, I would like to believe it's because Pakistan is cost-cutting on terror, but I'd rather stick to the reality of the United Nations even considering such a plea. Reports state that these men had mentioned their sources of earning in their plea to the Pakistan government. The government then forwarded it to the United Nations Security Council with details of their bank accounts attached. The restoration of these accounts took place only after the formal approval of the Sanctions Committee of the United Nations Security Council. What gives? Why were Pakistan's repeated failures to end terror financing not taken into account? Can these terrorists be trusted to use their bank accounts only for what they call family affairs? It's a question that must be asked of the UNSC, and as we await that answer, I would like you to see something. A video that was uploaded on the YouTube channel of the Pakistan PMO recently, Prime Minister's office. The video was meant to showcase Pakistan's so-called successful foreign policy in the last 3 years. What it showcases instead is just how obsessed Pakistan is with India. For Pakistan, foreign policy is restricted to one nation only, and that's India. This video begins with India and ends with India. Everything in between is indirectly related to India. We do not wish to provide a platform to Pakistan, so we're not showing it. Those of you interested in seeing this video can look it up on the internet, and while you're there, try reading a bit about the Canadian government and what they have done. The government of Canada has uncovered a Pak-sponsored plot to conduct terror activities in India. According to reports in the Canadian media, a case relating to 2 Canadian Sikhs being placed on a no-fly list has now been linked to Pakistan's plot of using pro-Khalistan elements to promote unrest in India. The names of the individuals in question are Bhagat Singh Brar and Parvkar Singh. These 2 men were apparently promoting extremist views in the name of Khalistani independence. One of them had even visited Pakistan in 2015 and is said to have links with Pakistan's intelligence service, the ISI. So bank accounts of terrorists restored, foreign policy videos dedicated to India, and new stories of Pakistan sponsoring Khalistani extremism. The world perhaps is getting back to normalcy, or Pakistan is at least.